Good morning, Sacred Heart Homeschool Latin 2. How is everybody doing? Ready to hit the road and knock off yet another brief exercise as we close in on the closing days of Old Sacred Heart. Keep the fires burning, people. Don't get discouraged. Keep your heads high. Keep your hearts strong. All right, here we go. Exercise 9 is what's on the board for today. I'm going to ask you to notice the old margin here again. By the way, I know I owe you a couple of things for a couple of exercises that need to be corrected still. I was busy with Mother's Day stuff all day, not to mention still fixing up my son's room, but I'm going to get this stuff back to you as soon as I can. But for now, I will ask you to pay attention closely. Here we go. Now, exercise 9 is about comparatives and superlatives, both in adjectives and in adverbs. All right, so here's the first sort of thing. This line here, eor and eos, you may recall, these are comparative adjective forms. For example, Marcus est stultior quam sextus. Marcus is stupider than Sextus. And for neuter words, Eos is the form, so hoc oppidum pulchrius est quam illud. This town is more beautiful than that one, than that. By the way, eor covers masculine and feminine, and eos covers neuter. Next up, we have the adverbial form here. Now notice eos looks exactly like the comparative adjective form for neuters. And this goes for all adverbs, okay? Marcus respondet stultius quam sextus. Marcus responds more stupidly than Sextus, more foolishly than Sextus. So eos is comparative adverb, and it bears a very strong resemblance to the comparative neuter adjective. Next up, we have isimus a and something remus a And I've given you two examples. These are superlative adjectives. For example, Marcus is stultissimus omnium discipulorum. Marcus is the stupidest of all of the students. This is an adjective, superlative adjective. It matches us, and we go issimus a And with some adjectives like pulcher, adjectives that like end in r typically instead of us, right? Pulcherimus, pulcherrima, and pulcherrimum. Julia est pulcherrima puellarum. Julia is the most beautiful of the girls. And finally, we have, bring this down here just a wee bit here to line it up properly. A little bit up. Mr. T is a psychopath when it comes to exactitude. We have isime and rime. And these are the superlative adverb forms. So, here are examples. Marcus respondet stultissime. Marcus responds most foolishly, most stupidly. And Sextus scribit pulcherrime. And here's the rime here. And again, these are typically adjectives that end with R, like aiger, or, there's a bunch of them. So not pulcherissime or pulcrissime, but pulcherrime. Sextus writes most beautifully. So then the goal is to fill in the blanks once again. And I'll give you the first one. No star, nulla stella, is clarior quam sol. No star is brighter than the sun. The sun is the stella clarissima, the brightest star. Nulla stella clarios lucet quam sol. That's That's this one right here. No star shines more brightly, clarios quam sol, than the sun. And the sun shines how? Clarissime, down here. The sun shines most brightly. I hope that's enough to set you up here. I will again, actually, no, I'm going to put this up on Google Classroom classwork. So no need to upload to the drop thing or anything like that. I'll put a due date on Classroom. Sorry, I've realized that this drop folder is probably more trouble for you and for me than it's worth. So I apologize for that. Like, you know, it's like working out the details of this whole online thing. It's like, I think I'm onto a good idea, and then I realize it's not nearly as good as what Google has to offer. So anyway, exercise 9 will be due end of day, I'm thinking, but I'll put a specific due date on it. And I will probably ask you to do translations as well, too, to make sure that you're really following what's going on here, okay? So just follow the parameters that are up on Google Classroom in the classwork section, okay? Thanks very much, and I will see you Wednesday. I'll probably make a point of making sure that we get together on Wednesday, okay? Valete omnes.